Jack, that certainly was a big day for Sean Higgins yesterday. Do you know how he's going?
It was a big day for Higo. Welcomed his baby girl into the world early in the morning. Didn't have too much sleep and then played a really good half of football and unfortunately was carted off in the second half. He's going really well at the moment. He's been cleared of any neck damage. I think there's no neck fracture or anything like that, and I think he needs to get a little bit of surgery, some plastic surgery on his lip. I think he put his teeth through his lip, but other than that, I think he's in good spirits and going pretty well.
Have the boys spoken to him, text him?
Yeah, there's been a fair bit of contact. He was laying low last night, resting up, and I think might be a few visitors come in today as well, just to make sure he's going okay.
So how much of the birth of his first child does he remember?
I think he sort of remembers that he had a child. I think a few boys might have played a trick and told him he had twins, but you wake up with only one daughter, which I'm pretpretty sure he's keen to get back and see his wife and their daughter Rosie as well this afternoon.
What did you make of the incident itself, Jack?
Yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, I've been in that situation before. Whether you choose to bump or tackle, it's a split-second decision. It's really, really tough one to make, and I'm not going to sit here and judge anyone on that one act. So our priority is making sure that he goes all right, and I'm here today to tell everyone that he's going really well.
As a team, Brad Scott said it was the best footy you played that first half in his time. Do you feel that's how well you played yesterday?
Yeah, I tend to agree. I think that's the game style we've been building towards over the last few years, and it's just pleasing for our young guys to see that there's some things we worked on over the summer and over the last few weeks have come together, and against a quality side in Hawthorn as well, to build some belief going forward and to show the fans that that's what North Melbourne's about. No matter who we play or where we play them, that when you play North you're going to get a contest, and I think we delivered that in spades in the first half and in the second half as well when we were challenged, so it was great for everyone to stand up and get the result. How
important to get a scalp like that? I mean, your two wins have been, no game's easy, but against lower sides, how important to get a big scalp like that?
It is important, and I think it's more important for our team to understand we can contend with the best, to really challenge a good side in Hawthorn. We've been going really well in the first month of the year, and to play the way we wanted to play and put a plan in place and execute it as well as we did was great for our confidence. And we've got a tough month of footy coming up. We've got Port Adelaide next week on Saturday at Etihad, and we'll have to be at our best again to get the result there as well.
What about those critics that they had your bottom four, bottom of the ladder? Nice to put one up against them. Yeah,
it's still only round 5, so there's a long way to go this year, and to be truthful, is probably the last 3 or 4 years everyone's been writing North Melbourne off, so it's something we're a bit used to in a sense, but it's more important that our young guys and guys inside the footy club understand whose opinions matter, and that's people we respect at the club, our coaches and them players, the limitations we put on ourselves, and making sure that we can build towards the future. And I think the game we played yesterday was what we've been trying to put together for a while, and now the challenge is trying to get that consistency in our performance and perform like that week in, week out.
Sorry, Jack, what do you think is possible for the Roos this year?
Yeah, well, as I said, we're not too sure how good we are this year. I don't think any team is, and with the evenness of the competition, it's important that, as much as you guys hate hearing it, we take it week by week, and that's, if you look too far ahead in AFL footy these days, you lose sight of what's right in front of you, and that's the importance of the game in round 6 for us. So, we're going to focus on Port Adelaide this week and go to work and put a plan in place, hopefully that we can get the job done and have another good win. But they won't roll over, they're a quality team, and we have to bring the same level of consistency in our performance and effort that we brought on the weekend, and if we do that, we know we're going to be a hard team to play against.
There was an umpire at the weekend who had a camera on his head. Does that worry you as a player?
No, it doesn't.
Your cameras?
No, it doesn't. It surprised me when I saw him out on the field and he had a helmet on. Wasn't sure why he was wearing it, but then I realised it was a camera. But no, you don't notice it at all when you're out on the ground. It's probably not bad vision for the people sitting at home though, which is why they probably did it.
Are you a forward mid now or a mid forward?
You tell me, Jules.
Forward, I reckon. Are you enjoying your role?
It is. It's been good. I've played a fair bit of football as a junior up forward, and to be able to go up there with some sort of impact over the last few weeks has been good. And I could only probably do that with the emergence of a few guys through our midfield who've been outstanding. I think Ben Cunningham's taken his game to another level this year, and the introduction of Jed Anderson and Trent Dumont, Jai Simpkin, Luke Davis-Uniacke, along with Sean Higgins and these guys going through there has allowed our flexibility to grow and allow myself to go forward a bit more and play a supporting role to our big fella in Benny Brown.
How important is Ben Jacobs to this team? I mean, your win-loss record with him in the team is pretty remarkable.
It is. I think we've really missed Benny over the last couple of years. If if you look over the history, probably the opposition's best midfielders have got a hold of us a few times in that time, and to have Benny back doing what he does best, nullifying their best midfielder, it goes a long way to beating any team. And I think we saw that yesterday. Tom Mitchell has had an outstanding start to the year, and he's such an important player for Hawthorn, and Benny did a great job on him, and the week before it was Cripps, and next week he'll have a role again, and he's almost the guy that you can just turn to and just say, get your job done, and he just gets it done no matter what. So it's awesome to have him back, and as you said, he's a really important part of our side.
Just put you back on Higo. Is there a time frame for his release from hospital, do you know?
I'm not quite sure. I think it will be pretty quick though. I think the cosmetic surgery, he probably might get a nose job and a few other things while he's there. He's pretty happy with his looks, but he'll be pretty keen to get to his wife's side to see his daughter and that, and spend some time there, and I'm sure it'll be today or tomorrow or the next day, I'm not too sure, but it will be pretty soon.
And concussion protocol obviously for this week and with an eye on Port, or?
Yeah, he'll have to go through all that process. I'll let the medical department comment on that. I'm not an expert in that area. We've got a 6-day break this week, which make things a little bit tougher, I suppose. But I don't think we'll be ruling him out just yet.
What about Ed? How's he pulled up?
Ed's pulled up really well. I just spoke to him then. He's going well. He'll have to go through all the concussion protocols and stuff like that as he sat out the rest of the game with concussion. So we haven't ruled him out either. But he'll have to pass all the tests and stuff to be declared fit.